Hello everyone, welcome back to another GeoGuessr Pointless episode. Today we have Malfunction, Emily, and Anna on the show. Three very good moving players and three girl bosses in their own right. Hello, Malfi. I'll give you a chance to introduce yourself first.
Hello, I'm Malfunction, Geo Pro. I played in the World League, and hopefully I will return next year in the World Cup. Didn't make it this time.
Yeah, we're all rooting for you next year, of course. Emily, hello, welcome to the show.
Uh, yeah, hi, I'm Emily, and at some point in time, I used to be decent at GeoGuessr.
And Anna, I'll kick it to you last but not least.
Yeah, hello, I'm Rihanna. I was invited to play in the 2023 World Cup, but now I'm more known for GeoGuessr tools like map making app.
Yeah, awesome. If anybody has used map making app or the GeoEmily site, Emily's behind the GeoEmily site and Anna's behind the map making app. So shouts out to both of them for those tools. I don't think the community would be the same without them. All right. Well, without further ado, let's hop into the game here. And I will, of course, read the rules first to everyone. We have a 1v1v1 format. There's 6 rounds total. Each round is going to have 6 possible questions. The turns will alternate as we move from round to round. So if player 1 goes first in round 1, player 2 goes first in round 2, and we've determined prior to the game that Malfunction will be going first in round 1. Followed by Emily, and then Anna will be going last for round 1. To win, be the player with the lowest score across 6 rounds, trying to get as close to pointless as you can, and the winner after 6 rounds will play in the final round by themselves to try to become a GeoGuessr Pointless Champion. Okay, let's hop into it then. Oh, well, of course, if you're enjoying the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel and brings you back for future geography game videos. Okay, Malfi, as mentioned, you're first. Are you ready to hop into your first category here?
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's do it. So the first round is going to be called Time for My Close-Up. So you're going to get a close-up photo of a world landmark, and you're going to have to tell me what that world landmark is. With a minute and 30 seconds on the clock, Malfi, here we go.
Oh, jeepers. Oh my god.
Take your time with this. You have a minute and 10 seconds left. Certainly a lot to think through, and I think in previous episodes, most player strategy was obviously to go for like some safe options and then maybe try to work out the harder ones. Use up all their time in the round, which I think is quite reasonable. You have about 40 seconds left here, Malfi.
I don't know. There's 2 I haven't figured out, and among the ones I have figured out, I have no idea which one would be the most pointless one.
Yeah, it's really getting into the mind of the surveyor.
Yeah.
Or the surveyees, I guess, in this case. 20 seconds left. All right, with 10 seconds, I'm gonna need to push you for an answer here.
I'm gonna go top left.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that it's the Hagia Sophia.
All right. We're going for the Hagia Sophia for top left. Let's see if that's correct. It is, of course, correct. Very nice. Right. It's gonna net you 49 points, so good solid start.
That's not too bad.
That's pretty good, I think, for round 1. Yeah, a lot of people, of course, going for stuff like, you know, the Blue Mosque there as well, which is also in Istanbul, and a couple of other things there. Okay, all right. With a minute on the clock, we'll shoot it over to Emily now. Timer starting now.
There are 2 that I'm sure about, but I think both of those will be high scoring. And one that I have like 50-50 on, and
Okay.
2 that I have no idea about.
Now it is about deciding if you want to take the risk or not, of course. 30 seconds left here. All right. About 15 seconds left here, Emily.
Okay. I'll try to take a risk, and this might be wrong, but is F the Imperial Palace in the Forbidden City, perhaps?
Okay. We're locking in the Imperial Palace in the Forbidden City. Let's see if that is correct. It is correct. Very nice pull there by Emily. It's going to get you 38 points, so very nice. Puts you into the lead, of course, with Anna still left to go. Anna, 45 seconds on the clock. If you want to walk us through the board, feel free.
Ooh. Yeah, I was also thinking of the Forbidden City on that one. I also wasn't 100% sure. And honestly, the only other two that I recognize are that B is probably the Hoover Dam and C is like a pyramid in Giza. D, I'm like, you know, I've seen hundreds of things that look like that, but I don't know which one of the hundreds of things it is.
Of course.
And for E, I honestly I don't really have any idea.
All right, 10 seconds left here, Anna.
So I think I have to lock in the Hoover Dam for B.
All right, we're going with the Hoover Dam 4B. Let's see if that is correct. It is correct. Very nice. And it's going to be 71 points, so...
that could have been worse.
Yeah, I mean, avoiding the 100 there is always good. So, as Melfi mentioned, we do have the Hagia Sophia there for A, Hoover Dam for B, and then Anna did mention the Pyramids of Giza for C. And then D is a Central European country landmark. I guess it's part of a bridge that's quite famous. Anybody has an idea?
No, it's the one in Prague whose name I'm forgetting.
Yeah,
It is.
the
It's
one in Prague. I don't.
It's the Charles Bridge, which would have gotten 6 points there. Very tough one.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah, I'm not getting that one.
Yeah.
Not
And
getting
then
that.
E is kind of a famous landmark in southern Germany. I think it's in Bavaria, in the Alpine region.
Neuschwanstein?
It is, yeah. It's the Disney castle, I guess is another name for it. But yeah, that would have got you 4 points. Very tough one there.
Impossible without the clue.
Absolutely.
Okay,
And
so
then-
actually, I did basically the best I could because I wasn't getting those two ever.
I think so. I think you three all sniped the three middle ones, which is always good, because there are always going to be two on the board that are hard. All right, Emily, you're in the lead, of course, with 38 points. Malfi, you're at 49, and then Anna, you're at 71. And Emily, you will be starting us off here on round 2. Here we go. We're going to be talking about etymology expedition. So you're going to get a description for how a country's name came to be. You're going to have to tell me which country that description is for, essentially. Okay, with 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock, Emily. Here we go. I also give you the continent that it was on because I think the last one was a bit easier, so it didn't really need the continent as much, but on this one we decided to include the continent.
Oh God, none of these.
All right, you still have a minute to think through it, so a good amount of time left, I'd say. All right, we're approaching 30 seconds left here. None of these are like clear cut, I'd say. All of them are.
No, I'm really struggling here. I think this is a 100-pointer for me. I'll be
All right,
honest.
15 seconds left.
I don't know. I'll make the guess of
Okay.
3 being Paraguay, but
All right,
I
we're
think
going
this
for
is gonna be wrong.
Paraguay for number 3. Let's see if Paraguay is correct for that one. It's not going to be correct, unfortunately, there. So it will be the 100 points. All right, Anna, over to you with 1 minute on the clock. Here we go.
Ooh. Yeah, I have a few like hunches, but everything is like,
It's yeah.
maybe 20%.
Good amount of educated guesses needed to be made here. Nothing you know for
Yeah.
sure, I'd say. on a lot of these. All right, almost, yeah, about 30 seconds left here, Anna.
Yeah. Land of the 40 tribes. I feel like I've heard of the Those Who Domesticate Cattle one.
All right, 10 seconds left here. What are we going for?
Okay, I think I'm going for number one, Africa, Portuguese speaking Mozambique.
All right, you're going for Mozambique for the top one. Let's see if that is correct.
I don't see river in there, to be honest, but I'm like,
It's not correct, unfortunately. So that'll be a 100-pointer there. All right, Malfi, you can put up our only non-100-pointer here with 45 seconds on the clock if you want to talk us through some of your thoughts.
I mean, as Anna said, there's a few where I have an idea, but I don't, like, I don't know them I'm confident on. I mean, I have no idea what the shallow sea one is. Or the domesticate cattle, although I thought maybe like Mongolia or something, they do domesticate cattle there, but they do that everywhere. I think the Biru one is Peru. No idea for the river shrimp. And I guess open plain in Slavic is like Ukraine or something.
All right, 15
And
seconds
the land
left.
of 40 tribes, I think the only one that would make sense for that is Myanmar. So I might just shoot my shot for Myanmar on land of 40 tribes.
All right, we're going for land.
But I have no fucking clue. Yeah, I'm sure.
We're going for Myanmar here. Land of 40 tribes. Let's see if that is correct. Unfortunately, not going to be correct here. A 3-point round.
yeah, I was thinking also of Mongolia or Kyrgyzstan on Those Who Domesticate Cattle. It was like, that's in my brain. I don't know if that's right.
You would be very surprised as to what that one is, but we'll get to that one after.
Okay.
Does anybody know the Spanish word for shrimp by any chance? Okay, I want to say it's...
should, but I don't remember.
I want to say it's Cameroon, which would mean that this is Cameroon.
Oh.
Never getting
I think it's Cameroon. I could be wrong on that. That's just like my high school Spanish level things talking, but I'm not sure. So I could be wrong. But that would have been 22 points, so it would have been a good score. This one, Land of 40 Tribes, it's actually a country that you named, Anna, for the Those Who Domesticated Cattle one.
Okay, so, I mean, I assume it's not Mongolia.
It is not.
With Kyrgyzstan?
It is Kyrgyzstan, yeah. It's interesting.
Okay.
That would have been 12 points. I mean, very low scoring round here. Malfi did mention this one. Biru sounds like Peru. So it was Peru there for that one.
I couldn't even think of that one.
Yeah, and I was thinking of that, but I was like, river is not exactly the first thing I think of when it comes to Peru.
Yeah, to be fair.
I mean, that's where the Amazon originates in Peru.
Yeah, that's very true. Okay, so that would have been the highest score on the board, actually. I mean, very tough round overall. This one, I don't know how you get it unless you've seen it before, really. This was the lowest score on the board. It's going to be Nepal, actually, with 6 points. So not the easiest one. And then tourist guides of this country state that this name comes from the Spanish for shallow sea. It's actually a country in the Caribbean that was featured on previous episodes. Do you have a guess, Anna? I don't know.
No, I mean, I was like, when it was my turn, I was considering like Bahamas or something.
It is the Bahamas.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That would have been 27 points. Yeah. And then the last one, I heard Ukraine mentioned, but not this country, which is, completely, well, I mean, more or less flat aside in the southern part of the country, and then some rolling hills here and there.
Is it then Poland?
It is Poland, yeah.
Okay.
And that would have been 45. So, I mean, definitely the hardest etymology round. I mean, yeah. Very low scores on this one all throughout the board for the survey. All right. Well, 300s puts us in the exact same spot as we were coming into round 2, with just 100 more points for everyone. And we'll move into round 3 here. Anna, you will be starting us off. And it's going to be called It's Getting Hot in Here. You're going to get a street view photo of a volcano. Anywhere in the world, you're going to have to tell me what that volcano is. With 1:30 on the clock, Anna. Here we go.
I think
And these are, of course, only official Street View.
Yeah.
Didn't want to take like a photosphere or anything like that. It's all mountains that you will be familiar with, I think. More or less.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know 4 of them, but it's really hard to tell like which would be
That's good.
more
Now it's
or
all
less.
about thinking which.
I feel like I
were-
should know this one. If I don't know the name, but I know where it is, it's fine.
I don't think that's going to count, unfortunately. I need the
okay.
name of the
Fair
mountain.
Yeah.
So I probably shouldn't go for that one, I guess. 30 seconds
Yeah,
left here.
I won't. Can I think of the last one? I mean, there's definitely one I don't know the name of.
All right, 15 seconds left
I
here.
can't think of where this other one is. I really don't know which one will be the best number of points. But,
Okay. What are we going for?
I think I have to go for Mount Hood. No, fuck, not Mount Hood. Mauna Kea.
Okay,
What
you're
am I
going for
saying?
Mauna Kea for E.
Oh my
I will
God.
take that. I will take that. Let's see if that is correct. It's not
Oh,
correct,
it's another one.
unfortunately. It's
Okay.
not correct.
That's what I would have said.
I'm fumbling, man.
Okay,
Oh god.
Malfi, over to you with a minute on the clock. Here we go.
I was gonna go for Mauna Kea on E, but I guess I have to change now.
I should have picked one of the other ones.
I mean, there's 2 of them that I have no idea. I mean, I know where they are. I don't know what the fuck their name is. And
Fair.
then there's 2 that are probably way too easy. So
Are
I
we allowed
think
to
I'll.
swear?
I mean, we're deep enough into the video that it should be okay.
I think that ship has sailed.
I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay.
I think I'm gonna lock in B being Mount Egmont, but I think that might be a high percentage one.
All right. We're going for B, Mount Egmont, or Mount Taranaki, of course. Let's see if that is correct. It is correct. Very nice.
Oh, that's
And
actually. Oh
It's
my
actually
God.
going to be 30.
I was.
What? What happened? It froze?
No.
It's going to be 31 points. No, it should be 32. So I think it glitched out, but it's going to be 32 points there. Malfi, so
That is much better
very
than
nice.
I expected.
It's much
Nice.
better than
That's
I
so
expected
high.
as well. Okay. Over to Emily now. With 45 seconds, you can talk us through your thoughts.
Well, my thoughts are that I am terrible at the volcano names.
I'm the same way, to be honest with you.
And like literally could not name a single one of these right now is the problem. And can I come up with a name in 45 seconds?
I sure hope you can.
I don't know. I don't know if I can. That's the problem.
All right, you have 15 seconds left here, Emily. Let's see what we got.
I don't know. Well,
Right.
Anna said Mauna Kea for E, so I guess I'll say Mauna Loa just in case.
All right, we're going Mauna Loa or E. Let's see if that is correct. It is correct.
Okay.
How low is this going to be?
Oh, jeepers.
Oh my god!
That's a pull. That's a pull.
That was an absolute rubber.
Yeah,
from me
Very
there.
good pull there. I thought someone might have considered going for the other one, if because Anna went for Mauna Kea, of course. But yeah, very nice, Emily. Does anybody know what A is? I mean, it gets pretty hard in the Pacific Northwest of the U.S.
I
be
would
one.
I don't know. That's why I
Rainier.
had Mount Hood on my mind. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like,
I don't know. Is that like the Olympic thingy? Not sure.
It's
I
Mount
think it's
Rainier.
Rainier. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Mount
Oh,
Rainier,
right.
yeah.
It is. I stole this from Lions Den, actually. No shame in that one. I think Fenderson or something posted a nice view of Mount Rainier or something like that. Anyway, yeah, Mount Taranaki or Mount Egmont there for B, 32 points. And then, do we know what C is?
I mean, it's
Maybe.
I thought
Fuji.
it's
no?
just Mount Fuji.
It is just Mount Fuji, yeah. That would have been 80. A lot of people getting that one. Does anybody know what the name for D is?
No, it's,
is
it's
it
the
one
one
of the,
in
like,
the
the
peninsular
Ternate ones?
Philippines thingy.
Yep.
Oh, or
Yeah.
that. Oh, that's so true. Like near Napa
But I have
City
no
or-
idea what
It
it's
is.
called.
Yeah, it's called Mount Mayon there.
No.
Oh,
Which actually was higher than Mauna Loa, which was 15. So Emily securing the lowest one on the board, and then F is in Ecuador. If anybody.
Okay. I
there.
couldn't even figure out the country on that one.
I guess Cotopaxi.
I mean,
It's
there's like so
actually
many of them.
Chimborazo.
Chimborazo.
Yeah.
There's like 3 volcanoes that are
Yeah, there is.
noteworthy there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know which one to pick.
It is going to be 18 points there, so 3 pretty low ones and the Mount Fuji there. Okay, so scores on the doors. Going into round 4, we have Emily at 153. Malfi, you're at 181, and Anna, you're at 271. Still 3 rounds left. So let's hop into round 4, which Malfi will be starting. And it's going to be called Island Intrigue. You're going to get 3 island names, and you're going to have to tell me which country those islands belong to. Okay? With 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock, here we go.
Oh my god.
There are definitely some that I would have to reckon are easier than others, hopefully.
I can't remember. I know one of them, but I can't remember what nation it's from.
But yeah, once again, it's all about choosing which you think is going to be the lowest, of course. Which is always a struggle.
I think I'm gonna lock in number 3 and say that it's Papua New Guinea, but
All right.
I'm not 100.
Okay, we're going to lock in 3 here. We're going to say Papua New Guinea. Let's see if that is correct. It is correct. Very nice. And it's 52 points. Pretty solid overall. Okay, Emily, over to you now with 1 minute on the clock.
Well, there are 3 that I'm certain about, but I'm also certain that they score at least like 75 points. There's one where I'm 50-50 again, but maybe not even 50-50. It's like 33-67.
Okay.
And one that I'm completely lost on. But
All right, 30 seconds left.
I don't think going for any of the 3 obvious ones is worth.
Okay.
I will probably take the risk.
Okay.
I'm going to say that 1 is Fiji.
Okay, you're gonna go with 1 is Fiji. Let's see if Fiji is correct. Not gonna be correct, unfortunately. Is a good guess. All right, Anna, 45 seconds on the clock. You can talk us through the board.
Yeah, so I guess the most obvious one are Greece and Canada at the bottom. Then we have Colombia for number 2. Number 4 is like, it sounds very African, but I wouldn't know what to pick. Yeah, like, I mean, I could name probably like 10 countries that I could believe it to be. Number 1, I'm also not sure. I was thinking of like, I guess French Polynesia isn't its own country.
10 seconds
But,
left.
definitely Polynesian. I don't know which one it is. So I'm going to have to go Colombia for 2.
All right, Colombia for 2. Let's see if that is correct. It is, of course, correct. Very nice. It's going to get you 62 points. Pretty good stuff there. Okay. The first one is Polynesian, as everyone has mentioned. And not too far off with the Fiji, yes. It is Samoa, unfortunately.
Oh.
And that would have been 29 points. Colombia is correct, of course. And then Papua New Guinea, as mentioned. This one, I mean, very tough, I think. I'm surprised that people even got this on the survey, to be honest. I expected this to be very close to pointless, but it is an African island nation.
Is it like Seychelles or something?
It's close. It's Comoros. So
that was my 50-50.
yeah, which would have been 9 points there. And then, as
that's
mentioned, Greece would have been 87 and Canada would have been 94. So pretty high ones for both of those. So good job of voting those, of course. Okay, Emily, you'll be starting us off on round 5, which is going to be our bird's eye view round, a staple, of course. And you're going to have 1 minute and 30 on the clock. Here we go.
Ooh.
Certainly not the easiest.
There's not a lot that I'm very sure about. I have a lot of guesses.
Okay. That's usually a good thing. Hopefully.
But all of them are like ranging from 50 to 70% certainty.
That's fair. Okay. We have about 30 seconds left here, Emily. All right, I am gonna have to push you for an answer. 10 seconds left.
I'll go my most certain one and
Okay.
say that the Cebu City.
D is Cebu. Okay, let's see if that is correct. It is correct. Very nice. And it's 30 points. Very nice job there. Good pull. It's good when your most certain answer is pretty low overall. Okay, Anna, over to you. Minute on the clock.
Yeah, I've got two that I'm quite certain about, and one that I have a good feeling about.
Okay.
The two that I'm really certain about, I think actually will be much, much higher than Cebu.
Okay.
I don't think I can think of the other two. So I'm like, I need to get like low points. So
Fair.
I might go for the, kind of longer shot one.
Okay,
which
20
is,
seconds left. Yep.
I think that A is Melilla.
Okay. You're going for Melilla for A. Let's see if that is correct. It is correct. Very nice. And it's going to net you 27 points, so not bad. Thought it would be a bit lower, honestly, on the survey, but
Yeah. What was Cebu?
Yeah.
Cebu wasn't it?
Cebu was 30. Melilla was 27. Yeah, I mean, pretty surprising, honestly. Okay, Malfi, 45 seconds on the clock. You can talk us through your thoughts.
Well, those were my top two picks because I was sure
Okay.
which one that was, but now they've been taken. I mean, I think B is Mendoza, C is obviously Wellington, F is obviously San Fran. I was thinking E might be like Trieste or Koper, but I don't know which one would be which, and I don't know how to tell that. So I think I'm just gonna have to go for. Wait, no, it's Cordoba. Yeah, it's Cordoba, obviously. Yeah, I'm gonna go B Cordoba.
Okay, we're going for B, Cordoba. Let's see if that is correct. It is correct. Very nice. It's 13 points. Very nice. I think people tend to struggle a bit more with ones with no water, just because
I
you
guess
have an
that's
idea
true. I guess that's
with what
true.
the
Yeah.
coastline looks like. So certainly makes sense there that one is, of course, going to be our lowest on the board. Very nice. 13 points there. C, as mentioned, I think is Wellington, which would have been 38.
Oh,
Cebu was 30. E, I would have taken both Trieste or Koper for that one, and that would have been 15. So, I mean, we do have both in the shot, technically, so it would have
Yeah, I
been...
guess that's true. I guess that's
Yeah.
I
true.
was going for Trieste, but, Koper is right there, so, I mean, to be fair, I would have had to take both. And San Francisco, of course, is 68 points.
the points are really surprising.
It is.
Yeah,
Wellington
the point-
only 40.
Like,
Only 70 for San Francisco is crazy.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like I thought that San Francisco and Wellington would both be like in the 70s, and then Cebu I was the most certain about. I'm surprised that that's only 30
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
think...
Cebu would be
I-
much lower, but I guess it's a GeoGuessr, or maybe you just pulled like 7 Filipinos, and that's why they all got the volcano too.
Yeah.
Very possible. But yeah, I honestly think these tend to be like of the lower scoring variety. I think most people do struggle with the bird's eye view, which is quite understandable if you're not staring at maps all day like us GeoGuessr players. I don't think everyone that takes the survey is necessarily playing Geo all the time, like most of us are. So yeah, it's pretty fair enough. Okay, Anna, you'll be starting us off on round 6. Let's check the scores real quick. And Malfi, you're
Any
in the
hope
lead.
for me?
No. Spoiler alert. I'm going to say you're at 360. Malfi is at 246. So she is clear.
Ooh.
But it is going to be a battle between Malfi and Emily on this last round. Emily has 283. So only 37 points behind. So still a chance going into round 6. Anna, you'll be starting us off here. And it's going to be called Blank Space. So you're going to get a song title with a blank where a city name would be. And you're going to have to tell me what city fits in that blank. Pretty simple stuff. Okay, Anna, you'll be starting us off. Minute and 30 seconds. Here we go.
Ooh. This is actually a big problem. I think I actually, I would have done pretty well at the movie one from 2 or 3
Yeah.
episodes ago.
Had you
This
on
one?
the wrong episode, unfortunately.
I don't know if I recognize any of the...
Oh, no.
I mean, I know who Billy Joel is, but I don't know what songs he made.
Okay, 50 seconds left here. Still some time to think it through. Don't worry.
I could make a guess for number 3 because there's a space in it.
Yep.
But
There's
then
a
I have to
space.
guess train, and they suck, respectfully.
Oh, dang.
And I don't know why I don't know the Drake Quavo Travis Scott one. I feel like I should.
All right, 15 seconds left here. Anna.
Yeah, I think I just have to guess Los Angeles on number 3.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can think of.
All right, we're going for Los Angeles for number 3. Let's see if that is correct. Not going to be correct, unfortunately. It's a good guess.
Ooh.
But unfortunately not going to be correct. Okay, Malfi, over to you. Minute on the clock. Here we go.
Oh my god. As Anna said, I also don't know why I don't know the Drake featuring Quavo and Travis Scott. Travis? Oh my god.
Travis.
I've lost it. Travis. I feel like I should actually know that.
Okay,
Yeah,
40
I don't-
seconds left.
I think I just have to go for a safe one, but
Okay.
I feel like Emily's the type of person to pull some bullshit out of her ass on one of these, like getting the Fergie one. I don't know. I guess I'll have to go for Vienna by Billy Joel for the last one,
Okay.
but it's gonna be a high percentage one, I think.
Vienna by Billy Joel. Let's see if that is correct. It is correct. Very nice. And maybe a bit lower than you expected. 45 points
That's
there.
better. That's better
No.
than I expected.
We'll kick it over to Emily now with 45 seconds on the clock. Here we go.
Okay, so the first one is Ibiza, but that's gonna have incredibly high score. The second I have no idea about. The third one, based on the same logic that Anna has used, might be like San Francisco or something. The fourth one, I have no idea about, but the only famous bridge I can think of that is also a city name is London Bridge. And the fifth one, much like Anna and Malfunction, I should know, but probably don't.
Okay, 10 seconds
Now,
left
the thing
here.
is, I'm going to go with London Bridge because I need like a 2-pointer or something to even have a chance. And Ibiza is the only one I'm short on about, but that's like 80 points. So I'm going to go London Bridge for 4.
All right, we're going London Bridge for 4. Let's see if that is correct. It is correct.
No jeepers.
But it's going to be 70
what?
points.
Oh, what?
there.
What?
Why
Why do you
do
do that
people
one?
know
I
a
guess-
Fergie song?
I guess there's a lot more people who know logic
Yeah.
than know songs.
I guess it's really the only thing you can type in on that one.
Yeah.
To be fair. Okay, Ibiza, as Emily mentioned, was 71 points. Would have been our highest one on the board.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
He did do.
What? What are you talking about?
I mean, I might
You
be,
should keep it that way, I would say.
No, it's terrible, yeah, but it's like top 3 most famous
it-
songs of the 2010s.
Yeah, the
guess
remix
I might
did.
have
The remix did absolute numbers. I think not the original song, but the remix is like famous. I think.
He was everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
believe you.
super everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, number 2 is actually our hardest one on the board, and it's going to be Belfast Child by the Simple Minds. 9 points there. I think, Emily, even if you had gotten this one, you would have lost by 1 point. So I think that function did lock it up with the Vienna shout.
Yeah.
And, Emily, you were correct. It was San Francisco.
Yeah.
Train is from San Francisco, I think, the band itself. So I think that's, yeah. Hence the name of the
I don't
song.
know why I said Los Angeles. That makes no sense. It doesn't roll off the tongue at all. San
Yeah.
Francisco fits much better.
I guess so. This song by Drake off of More Life, one of his more forgettable albums, I'd say, but it is Portland by Drake, featuring
never
Quavo
heard
and
that.
Travis Scott.
Never
Would've been-
getting that
okay.
one.
20 points. And then Vienna was 45, as mentioned. So Malfi does take home the win. Congratulations. You will be playing in our final round here. Final score 291 for Malfi. Emily has 353, and then Anna's at 460. Okay. Okay.
Not that close.
Our last round here, our final rounds. Anna and Emily, if you'd like to play along, you can type me your answers in Discord, and then I'll have Malfi say her answers out loud. But we'll move into Equator. I hardly know her. And you're gonna pick countries where the equator passes through. If it's an island country, if
God.
islands in that country straddle the equator, so if it's on both sides of the equator, that's gonna count towards a country that that the equator passes through. Okay? Malfi, with 2 minutes on the clock, here's your category. Countries that the equator passes through, island countries that straddle the equator count. And this is a list via PBS. So I'm starting the 2-minute timer now.
And I have to pick the one that's the lowest. Just one, yes.
No, so you're telling me 3 different answers. So we'll wait.
Three,
You can
okay.
you can think of 3 answers, and then when the timer runs out, once Emily and Anna have sent me theirs, then I'll go through your answers first, and then if they had any excess pointless answers, then we can go over theirs
Okay.
afterwards. Yeah. So just use the 2 minutes to think of some countries that will work in this situation. And hopefully PBS has not mocked it with this list. I will be blaming PBS if there are any controversy in this final round. Okay,
I don't have a very good map in my head of where the equator is.
that's okay. Me.
Like the ones with Street View, I know exactly where it is, but then all the stuff in between gets mushed.
Just got to think of how the map looks when you're zoomed out on GeoGuessr and when you have to zoom in, and then you have to think about just draw a line in between all the way. Okay, 45 seconds left here, so still a decent amount of time to think. Anna and Emily, if you want to DM me your answers, we can go over those. Okay, I have Emily's answers here. Okay. And about 25 seconds left here, Malfi. And I have Anna's answers. Okay. So, Malfi, do you have 3? Or do you still need 15 more seconds here?
I don't have a third.
Okay.
Well, I guess I have a guess for a third, but I don't know if it's correct.
Okay. Well, let's go for
I'll
your
stick to
least
it, I guess.
confident answer first, then. And what would that be? The timer
The
has expired.
Central African Republic.
Okay. We are going for the Central African Republic.
No idea if that's right or not.
And let's see if
It
that is
might be
correct.
too high up.
Unfortunately, not going to be
No.
correct. Does not pass through the Central African Republic. Malfi,
That's
what is your
first
second answer here?
Colombia, because I don't think people are going to think that it might go through the little thingy at the bottom.
Okay, we're going to go Colombia here. Let's see if Colombia is correct. It is correct. Very nice. And it's 34 points there.
Okay.
Could have been better.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are just going for Colombia because it obviously passes through Ecuador there.
It's
So
close,
yeah,
I guess.
fair enough. Okay, and then what is your last answer here? Last
I
chance
guess
at
I
the
can go for
pointless.
Sao Tome if that counts, because it's on both
Okay.
sides of the equator.
Okay, Sao Tome and Principe. Let's see if that is correct. It is correct. Is this going to be a pointless answer? Will we get our first winner on the show? Unfortunately not. It's going to be 9 points there. Very close to a win. Okay.
I just remembered Equatorial Guinea exists. I probably should have guessed that instead of Central African Republic.
I don't think
That may have been
Equatorial
better.
Guinea is actually
It's actually not
got it
equatorial,
through.
which is weird.
But I mean,
Yeah.
yes, but you
That-
do.
that's
It's
why,
like,
like,
you
one
have
of
the
my
island on the
answers
other
was
side, so
Gabon
surely that
because,
counts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
island
one
is
of my
not-
answers
Because the
was
capital
Gabon
is north of the
because
equator,
it's-
but the rest is south of the equator. So surely that would count if Sao Tome counts.
No, the entirety of Equatorial Guinea is north, I think.
Yeah.
I thought the capital, Malabo, was north of the
I
equator.
don't
The other
think it
side.
is, but we
Oh,
need to
never
do
mind, I
a
made that
fact
up.
check on PBS if you know.
No, I am wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if so Anna, first answer that she gave me, absolute shambles. Democratic Republic of the Congo. Let's see if that is correct. It is correct. Is it going to be a pointless answer? It's not. It's going to be
Probably
another
not.
34 there. Okay. Another answer. We saw Central African Republic was incorrect. The other answer that was given is Cameroon. Let's see if Cameroon
I
is the
think
correct
now
answer.
that this is probably wrong.
It's incorrect, unfortunately.
I tried to take a shotgun approach based on where I thought, I know roughly where the line is in Kenya, so I was like,
Yep.
I knew I couldn't figure it out in Southeast Asia, so I was just like,
That is fair. Okay, we'll move on to Emily's answers. The first answer Emily has given me is Brazil. Let's see if Brazil is the correct answer.
Surely all the nerds just tried writing
It is, of
obscure
course.
entries.
But still, 47% of people went for that one there. I
very low.
respect the going for the obvious answer because they were trying to write obscure stuff, which is fair. Okay, the other answer that Emily has given me here is Gabon. Let's see if Gabon is the correct answer. It is correct. But it is 70 points. I mean, it's a good thought because a lot of people went for Gabon for some reason.
okay.
Strange.
Because people didn't want to say Brazil, which is why Brazil
Yeah.
is much lower than Gabon.
Yeah, but I thought that people would think that Equatorial Guinea is equatorial.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. It's surprising to me as well. Everybody just knows where the equator is, I guess. Okay, the last answer that Emily has given me is going to be the Maldives here. Let's see if the Maldives is a pointless answer, and if it's a correct answer. It is correct.
Oh.
That is going to be high, I think.
Is it going to be a pointless answer? It is going to be a pointless answer. Very nice, Emily. We're continuing the trend on the show where the winner, unfortunately, does not get a pointless answer, but one of the contestants playing for fun does. Okay, Emily, congratulations on getting the pointless answer there. Nalfi, congratulations on winning the episode.
Yay.
And we have Ecuador. The only other pointless answer was actually Kiribati, which the islands are on both sides of the equator,
Yeah.
which is very tough. I think it has starts its day the earliest, like it's the earliest time zone as well. Like there's the little bump there in the international date line or however it works. Yeah,
Straddles the date line and the equator.
yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
interesting. Very interesting country. Okay. Yes. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh my goodness, absolute shambles now. Okay, I will kick into our winner first, Malfunction. If you'd like to shout anything out, go for it.
Shout out Diono, I guess.
Okay. Thank you.
So true.
Okay, Emily, you finished in second place. I'll kick it to you next.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything to shout out. I guess check out my quiz website thingy.
Perfect. I will drop that in the description down below. So if you guys are interested in learning some stuff that could be potentially useful in GeoGuessr, it's a good site to learn it on. All right, Anna, over to you. Last but not least.
Yeah. Shout out helloquiz.app and shout out to the country of France.
Awesome. Shout out the country of France. Okay. Well, that's going to wrap us up today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another GeoGuessr video. Peace.